I just want to highlight a story that's been on stuff today, because we
Go.
can't stop talking now about Chris Luxon's not the best Chris to be prime minister.
Mm.
There must
Mm.
there must be another Chris to
Mm.
replace
Not,
him,
but not
and
the other
and
Chris. There must be another other
no.
Chris. Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah.
you
Just
imagine
double
that
check.
this country have like three prime ministers called Chris in a row? That would be fucking so
Oh,
embarrassing. Just winds the country up at that point. But there's a
yeah.
very pointed story and stuff that Chris Bishop, the Bish himself, is a
Mm-hmm.
prime minister in waiting. I thought Nicola
Mm.
Willis was the prime minister in waiting, or was that just her telling everybody in London that she was? I don't know. It's confusing. But there's a whole story about it on stuff. I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to jump straight to the important bit. They did a poll. They asked
Mm.
people to vote. Christopher Luxon, 12%. Chris Bishop, 24%. Erica Stanford, whose name is not Chris, 11. Nicola Willis, 2. Simeon Brown, 2. And I don't know, fucking anyone else,
Anyone else?
49%. 49%. No, thank you. Choose again.
That's
I think at this
hilarious.
point, people would vote for that AI abomination that we saw last night, that blue morph suit with no visible genitalia, as Prime Minister of the country. So,
Uh,
yeah,
I love that.
I,
I
I
love
would
that there was
love to
even an
say,
option. It's so good.
I would love to say, crossing now, we have Christopher Bishop looking sad on a swing by himself in a children's playground as the sun goes down, just smoking a cigarette and being sad that he got outvoted in his own poll by
By
double,
someone else.
like just anyone else. That made my day when I got home. That was amazing.
Hmm. I somewhat predicted what tonight's big stories would be. I didn't expect it to be more vote stuff, more preferred prime minister polls and all that sort of stuff. So
Mm.
here is a 5-minute story on um, Chris Bishop is the preferred person, and the likelihood. I think it was a bomber. Somebody had some insights that apparently Luxon's going to be rolled by Christmas. So my money's on that. I can definitely see it. There's no way they're going into an election year with someone who is pulling their party down. They have way more chance of winning the next election with anyone else. As you can see there, someone else.
And this is the thing, lefties. It might stick in our craw, but we must flood the comment sections with no. We believe in Christopher Luxon. He's the man to take National through to the election, or very, very election adjacent. You know, as much as I detest the man and every belief that he has that he's somehow a functional leader, we need that dysfunction into the election. He is so unlikable. Imagine,
Hmm.
imagine being just a shambling person, an ex-tobacco lobbyist is your next best option. Like Chris Bishop looks like he smells like an old bar carpet. Like he looks
It's a really good
both
description.
both looks like he
Uh,
he smells like an ashtray and is always damp. Like I God, if that's your
yeah,
best bet,
he's
wow.
not he's not a looker. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean they definitely have more chance of him winning an election over um the
And of
current
course,
two that are in
how,
charge. But
how can we let this slide? A racist. So yeah, yeah.
yeah, well. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. I I'm always conflicted because yes, it would be nice if they kept a shitty leader in charge. Even though it makes us
Mm.
look really bad on the world stage, but it means that there's a better chance that the people I would like to be in might win. At the same time, if they are going to be in charge, I would really prefer we had someone who's at least competent. And I'd like to see a national party that goes a little bit closer. Well, one has a spine, but kind of moves back to the center would be really nice. I'd like to see a competent national party because they will, like, there is a possibility that they will win the next election. I would really prefer they didn't. But if they are, I don't really want someone like Luxon leading, you know? Doesn't look good.
I mean, when you talk about competency in the National Party, like all the competent ones are gone, either through death or leaving the party. Like I know we're going to talk about Chris Finlayson later. Like he's the last one that I can think of going, oh yeah, there's a guy that has a position, might not agree with him all the time, but it's a coherent position. Like, yeah. Like, we talk about Erica Stanford. Like, she has the veneer of being competent, but I think she's also absolutely mishandling stuff and just trying to sneak that, like, this thing of like, oh, miraculously, less than 6 months after we made some changes to the curriculum, suddenly there's an enormous amount of people passing their reading tests, apparently. And everybody going, Erica, could we just get some questions? By reading test, do you mean the phonics test? And you're comparing the first time that they were tested like a couple of months ago and it was a small amount of schools versus now where there's more schools. So it's not really a fair comparison, is it? Like, is there any scientific method in the stat that you've just sprayed across media saying, look, like there is no curriculum change in the world that would produce such remarkable changes in results so quickly. It takes time. Like it reeks of just like, I am feathering my nest. I am the one that did this.